Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the Secondhand Club. I know it's been a long time, but today we're bringing up a topic that we talked about last year, and that's on every watch enthusiast's mind: how to buy a Rolex at retail in 2024 without having a spend history. As you may know, things have changed compared to last year, and for once, it's in the advantage of watch collectors. So let's break it down step by step. Trust me, by the end of this video, you'll have all the insider tips you need to get your Rolex at retail. Before we start, most of you watching these kind of videos will know, and if you don't, then it's important for you to know that Rolex prices have corrected quite nicely since a year, 2 years ago. Also, many people are not hesitating to leave some Rolex models that are offered by their authorized dealer behind and decline the allocation that's provided to them. And so should you. Not all Rolex models are born equal. There are definitely some Rolex models you should avoid to buy at retail. And this is a topic of an upcoming video that's coming online soon. So if you're interested in that, please make sure to subscribe to the channel. That being said, let's help you get that Rolex at retail. So the first thing that you need to do is build a relationship with your authorized dealer or AD. Think of it like dating. You wouldn't propose on a first date, right? If you do, then I'm not sure I can really help you. But anyway, start visiting the store and striking up a conversation with a salesperson. Don't jump into a Rolex talk immediately. Instead, discuss your interest in watches, ask for their opinion on different models, and get to know them. Make sure they remember your name and face, take their business card, and a few days later, send them a note just to thank them about your experience in their store and meeting them. It really works, and at this point, you're already ahead of 70% of other people that want one of their watches. Remember, you're not just a customer, you're a potential long-term client. At least that's what the salesperson needs to believe. This also means that until you get your watch allocated, you need to genuinely be interested in what they have to say. Ask about their favorite pieces and share your own watch stories. The goal here is to make a meaningful connection. Here is a pro tip. Take notes after each visit. Write down the name of the salesperson you spoke with and any specific watches or stories you discussed. This will help you remember details for your next visit and show the salesperson that you are genuinely interested and paying attention to them. Maybe they won't remember as they speak to hundreds of people every week, but you will, and it will make a big difference when you come back and refresh the memory with your past conversation. Consistency is your next move. You've got to be familiar face, and I can't stress that enough. Regular visits to the store show your genuine interest and commitment. Don't become annoying visiting every other day, but maybe drop by every few weeks. Trust me, you definitely don't want to become the customer that the entire store talks about and tries to avoid you by hiding in the back office. There is a right balance. Even if you're not buying anything, just browsing or having a quick chat helps. Over time, the staff will recognize you, and this familiarity can be a game changer for your watch collecting journey. Consistency also builds trust. The more often the staff sees you, the more they'll come to recognize you as a serious watch enthusiast. Plus, it gives you more opportunities to learn about new arrivals and get insider tips. Patience, my friends. This is not a quick process. It's more of a marathon than a sprint. Understand that building a relationship and getting your desired Rolex can take several months or even longer, even though now it's getting much shorter. But yeah, it can take a lot of time. Stay the course. Your patience will show the authorized dealer that you're serious about your passion for watches. Think of it this way. Each visit is another step closer to your goal. Don't get discouraged, and if you don't get your results immediately. Good things take time, and while you are waiting, keep learning and expanding your watch knowledge. This will only make your conversation with the AD more genuine. On a side note, I received tons of messages from people that don't want to go through this entire process and homework to get their Rolex, and that no one should ever have to go through this to get a Rolex. And honestly, I completely understand that and I completely agree. But there are tons of other brands also with great watches out there accessible right away without going through that. But how to say, Rolex is Rolex. No matter what you say, it's the most popular watch brand in the world, no matter what anyone else has to say about it. So this is a video for the collectors that want to maximize their chances to land the Rolex that they want. If on the other hand you still want a Rolex but don't want to go through all this and don't want to wait, we can also help you get that Rolex. Reach out to us by email or on our website, thesecondhandclub.com, or on our Instagram, and we will gladly help you source the piece that you want at the guaranteed market price. We don't carry any stock for that purpose, so we are always able to give you the guaranteed best price available in the current market value. Back to our strategy with the tip number 4. When you do bring up Rolex, do it very casually. You don't want to come off as too eager or pushy. Instead of saying, I want to buy a Rolex, you might mention that you're looking to add a special piece to your collection and have been admiring Rolex watches for a while. This way, you're showing interest without seeming desperate. Here's how you can do it. Start by talking about a different brand or a specific feature you like in watches. Then transition into discussing Rolex. Something like, I've always admired the craftsmanship of Rolex, especially their dive watches. This keeps the conversation natural and relaxed. To be memorable, you need to follow up in person. After your initial visit, go back and reference your previous conversations. Something like, hey, last time we talked about the new release from Omega. Did you get a chance to see it? This shows that you're genuinely interested and that you remember your discussions. It's all about reinforcing your presence. Make sure they remember you as someone passionate about watches and horology. Send another thank you note after a particularly helpful visit, or bring a small gift like a coffee to show your appreciation. A little gesture can leave a lasting impression. Many authorized dealers host special events such as brand showcases or private viewings. Attending these kind of events is a golden opportunity. Not only do you get to see exclusive timepieces from the brands that the authorized dealer carry, but you also get to network with the staff and other watch enthusiasts. This reinforces your relationship with the store and shows your dedication to the watch community. Plus, you never know who you might meet. These kind of events can be a great way to get insider information and tips from fellow watch collectors. And here's a pro tip. Take photos and share them on social media, tagging the store and other fellow collectors who attended the event. This not only shows your engagement, but also provides a subtle nod to the authorized dealer. Here's a tip that might seem counterintuitive. Show genuine interest in other brands. That's right. While your heart is set on the Rolex, expressing curiosity about other brands in the store demonstrate that you're a true watch enthusiast. Discuss the latest models from Omega, Tudor, or Breitling. This approach signals to the authorized dealer that you're not just looking to flip a hot model, but that you have a broader appreciation for horology. This kind of engagement can really set you apart from the typical Rolex hunter. Ask detailed questions about the movements, the design, the philosophy, and the history of other brands. This shows that you have a deep interest in watches, not just a superficial desire for a status symbol. Like everything, there's always a portion of luck. Timing is everything. Visit the store during less busy times like weekday mornings or early afternoons. This way, the sales staff will always have more time to talk and engage with you. During peak hours, they're often too busy to have a meaningful conversation. Catch them when they're not swamped, and you'll have a better chance to build that special connection that will get you that timepiece. You can also call ahead and ask when would be a good time to visit. This shows respect for their time and ensures you get the attention that you need. And finally, always be friendly and respectful. Building a positive relationship is crucial. Be polite, patient, and understanding. Remember, the goal is to become someone they want to help. Being courteous and showing a genuine appreciation for the time and expertise will go a very long way. A little kindness can make a huge difference. Thank them sincerely after each visit, and if they have been particularly helpful, consider leaving a positive review online. This not only reinforces your relationship, but also helps build goodwill. Stay informed about the latest news in the watch world. Read watch magazines, follow industry blogs like ours, and participate in watch forums. This will keep you updated on trends and new releases and give you plenty of material for your genuine conversation with your authorized dealer. Be prepared to wait. Even if you follow all these tips, there is no guarantee you'll ever get your Rolex quickly. The waiting list can be long. It could take a few weeks to a few months. However, showing that you're patient and understanding can work in your favor. It demonstrates your genuine interest and dedication. During the waiting period, continue to build your relationship with the authorized dealer and keep your passion for watches alive. Your passions will eventually pay off, I promise. So there you have it. By following these tips, you'll significantly increase your chances of buying a Rolex at retail without having a spend history with the authorized dealer. While it has become easier to get a Rolex compared to 2021 or 2022, it's still the most coveted and demanded brand in the world. While they are producing over 1 million watches a year, they have no problem moving the inventory, and it's still very difficult to get the one you want allocated. Thinking of that, I'm still waiting for my Yacht Master in titanium from 2 years ago. Be careful though, more and more references are going under retail or sitting at the authorized dealer. Don't fall for these traps, as you can buy them in brand new condition on the secondary market for much less. Unless there is a watch you absolutely want and you want to please your AD, do not feel pressured buying what you don't absolutely like and want. This is the rule number one. It could also be a strength in your profile, showing that you're not buying the first Rolex offered, but you're very set on what you want. It's also about building genuine relationships and demonstrating your passion for horology in the end. Also, if it's been years you've been on a wait list, I would highly advise you to start venturing for another authorized dealer a bit further out to where you live. This should not take you that long anymore, and if your authorized dealer is still ignoring you, it's time to move on and bring your business elsewhere. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please let me know in the comments below what your experience at your authorized dealer is, whether they're good or bad. We are always very curious to read the stories in the comments. If you found this video helpful, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps the channel to grow. It's free and it means a lot to me. Visit our website, thesecondhandclub.com, for some great watches at the best current market value price. Have a great day and see you in the next episode.